Hello everyone, Luca Blight back, and we're back to RWBY, episode 4 called A Pomp and Circumstance. So, episode 3, I loved it. Loved it and then some. Also, got my crow cup. Again, I'm drinking light. Got some reds. Um, blueberry, yes, blueberry ale. It's a little aged, I'll say so. But not really much to cover on episode 3. It's basically they did a mission and they succeeded, so now I guess we're going to get the aftermath of that. Again, 17 minutes, so we're getting full length episodes per se. So I'm liking it so far. I'm liking the length. I know it's a small detail to like pick on them for, but I'm not really big on like the 12-minute episodes. Like even if it's just conveying a simple point, like back in Volume 4 with like Son and Blake meeting. Blake's parents, and then the little bit of Yanks that was in there. Like I think there could have been more, but that's neither here nor there, and that was years and years and years ago. But I like the Aces. Okay, the Aces, I'm now officially won over on them. In fact, I made characters of them in WWE 2K20, which so far the game's kind of working, but for the most part, I get why people would be turned off from it. I get it. I do. All right, so yeah, as far as recap goes, again, successful mission. The Aces impressed on me, or made a good impression on me. I'm behind them now. I'm interested in learning about them. And then RWBY, of course, RWBY actually omitted details to Ironwood intentionally. So I'm liking that attention to detail. I'm liking that RWBY's kind of figuring out what her options are. Like I guess Ironwood maybe has to gain her trust. Like she's not just gonna throw it out, but at the same time she's not gonna withhold it like how like Ozpin did, where he just kind of kept everything to himself because he just didn't trust people. I guess he just got betrayed too many times, especially with Salem, going against him and whatnot. But anyways, let me see my lineup here. That's 139. So I'm gonna hit play here first, and then I'll hit play on the one where I can actually visually see it. Did I not hit play? No, I did. Okay. Oh, subtitles. Oh, they're on. Sweet. The audio's on here. I mean, I hear it. I just want to make sure you guys can hear it. Okay, yeah, the audio's going. Literally, sheeple. I got a little lamb. I wonder if her name's Mary. That'd be a nice touch. I mean, kind of cheeky, I guess. Avengers assemble! Good lord. Oh yeah. Okay, Nora, calm down.
Incredible.
I know we're like fangasming right now at our icons here.
Your tactics out, you just knew exactly what to do.
Well, ASOPs are handpicked to perfectly complement one another, so we can focus on our assets and leave our liabilities behind.
Some of us are all asset, zero liability.
All right, the sync is perfect.
Yeah? Think I've got some liabilities, Elm?
Your brains, for one.
I remember in the last video, I was like, I'm not sure what her gender is. She's a chick.
You did ask.
I wasn't sure if they were going for, whatever.
Hi! Do you need a new best friend? Our pair name can be...
No, just no.
Perfect complementary teamwork.
Just no,
oh, yeah.
Nora.
I want to have my friends' backs just
Thunder
like that.
thighs.
Friends. This isn't the schoolyard, kid.
Well, you guys don't have camaraderie?
But I mean, when you go through so much with someone, it kind of changes things, doesn't it?
You would
We
think.
get along well enough, sure. I count on them to keep me alive. They do the same. But that's a job. We don't confuse the two.
See, even in Spec Ops, that's not how
Speaking
shit
of the
works.
job.
Like you do have the team loyalty.
Duty ever beckons. You all hang back a second.
I mean, I'm not saying I don't buy it. I'm just saying it seems a
What do you guys
little
wanna do when we get
unrealistic.
back to Atlas? Sightseeing?
But then I think if
Oh, what should we visit first?
I don't know.
How about our buds?
Oh, come
I think
on,
about some
guys.
organizations
This is
where
a
they
great
have
time
like
to go
Spec Ops that are
exploring.
basically like it's
Maybe
all
not
about the
done
mission.
so
Like
long.
teammates can be sacrificed for
We
the greater good of the
just
mission.
explored a whole continent on foot before flying to this one.
Well, yeah, but... it was
And I
only
guess it also
boring
depends on how
parts.
Atlas
We almost
trains them.
died.
Like if it dehumanizes them to the point where they just treat teammates as assets and not
Hey.
people, then I can get it.
Heads up.
It's
Can I get the team
Ironwood.
leaders over here? There's something I'd like to discuss with you. You too, Crow.
Uh-oh. Top
need
secret
you
meeting
on the
amongst the
ground,
leaders.
but be subtle. If people see too many huntsmen milling around, they'll get nervous.
Why are all these huntsmen
Clover?
here?
Don't take Murrow.
Yeah, he's kind of a goofball. What the fuck
New
was
problems in Mantle?
More of the same, unfortunately. Someone in Mantle is taking out public leaders who speak out against Atlas.
that? Ah.
Specifically, people who speak out against me.
Now we have context
Didn't
as to
look like a pattern
why
at first.
Watts is killing
This is the
people.
third
Or
murder of its
Jerry
kind in the
and
last
Watts.
Wait a minute.
So they're making Ironwood
That's
look
the guy
bad.
that rode with us after we were arrested.
He
Kind of sucks that he
died?
died. He was,
Your
I
opposition
don't know, kind of
to Mantle
goofy.
dropping dead isn't exactly a good look for you, huh?
I'm not really worried
No,
about
it is
my
not.
public image, but it is causing unrest. I think someone's trying to frame me, and by extension, Atlas. And it's working.
Well, if it wasn't for the embargo making everybody so mad, people probably wouldn't be so quick to blame you for everything else.
That was kind of a goof there, dude.
Sir.
Yeah, Jean, shut up.
No, you're right. Things in Mantle have been hard to manage lately. I'm not blind to its issues. In fact, that's what I want to talk to you about. With the launch of this mobile communications tower and tensions down in Mantle, I think there's a lot of good your teams can do here. What? Already? Here?
Is it?
No, it's fine.
Let him land?
Let him land. I'll deal with him myself.
I'm guessing it's Jacques.
More?
Jacques or
Mantle
it's either
problems?
Jacques or a new character.
No,
Okay, it's Jacques.
this
totally
one was an Atlas
Jacques.
problem.
Oh, he's gonna meet Weiss again. Oh, he's gonna meet Ruby and Blake and Yang and Crow.
So let me get this straight, James. In addition to this nonsensical embargo of yours crippling my business, you've
I salute your
decided to
mustache,
have the
sir,
authority
even
to
though you are a
commandeer
complete
private
cock monkey.
property. When the council hears about this, you will never...
Actually, I've already informed them. As this is now the site of a classified military operation, it didn't even require a vote.
Didn't require a vote.
You might
Tyranny.
want to brush up on council law before you lose this upcoming election, John.
Ooh.
Now, I've allowed you to land here once as a courtesy. The next time, it won't be a friendly reception.
Lately, you seem to forget who your friends really are. I'm going to get that council seat, James, and maybe then you'll...
Yep. There we go. Reunion.
You roped my missing daughter into these schemes of
I like how his
yours.
immediate
How long has she been
response
back
to
in
seeing
action?
her
Did
again
we
is
know
like,
about
It was
this?
my
you
decision
manipulated
to
my
come here.
daughter? As if she's just a thing,
Just
not
like
a
it was
person.
my decision to leave. Or have you forgotten all about that?
If you think I'm one to forget anything, girl, then you've misjudged the man your father is.
Believe me.
You're the
I know
evil Colonel
exactly
Sanders.
the kind of man you are.
How dare you speak to me that way? I have half a mind to...
Half a mind to what, Jacques?
Yeah, the real father is speaking. Or the real father is here, I should say.
You know, your mother was devastated when you left.
Ah, what a low blow, dude.
Didn't leave her room for days. You know how she gets when she's upset.
I wonder if she... I'm thinking of like how Todoroki's mom was towards him,
I knew
where
one
she
day
threw
you
the
would
boiling water at
overextend
him.
your reach.
I'm wondering if
I
she's
didn't
maybe
come
taking her
here to
frustrations
beg
out on
for
like
abandoned
Weiss,
wine.
Winter, and Whitley.
I came here to thank you
I mean, we know she's a drunkard.
for personally handing me the noose to hang you.
Noose to hang you.
You'll regret this.
I'm assuming it's Weiss.
So these are the little friends you threw everything away for.
Not friends. Family.
Oh, I just noticed Weiss and Blake are holding hands. That must piss Jacques off so much. All right, yeah. I don't see Jacques being redeemed in any way. This dude is just a complete... He's a politician. It's what he is. He is a fucking politician. People are just pieces on the puzzle.
Oh, now you show up, Winter.
Hi, Winter.
You just missed Father.
I wouldn't say I missed.
Jesus, what the fuck? Calm down, Penny.
Did we not start yet?
Start what? Celebration of
Apparently,
successful mission?
we haven't.
Start what?
And Team Ruby are dead. Oh, we're back here, are we?
It goes without saying that this arena holds a significance to all of us.
Yeah, it broke
It's only
Penny
fitting
apart. I can tell
we
you that
should be able
much.
to reconvene here.
You can't say too soon anymore because Penny's alive
when
again.
The world needs to be brought together more than ever. The road you traveled from our first
Penny looks
meeting
strong.
hasn't
This is
been
where
easy.
Pyrrha killed me.
You fought for your school and your friends at Beacon.
Penny forgives, but Penny doesn't forget.
You fought for the world and the innocent at Haven Academy and beyond. You faced down terrors people can't even fathom.
Promotion
That's
time?
not the behavior of
Well, I mean, they
students.
don't.
It's the
Huntsmen and
behavior
huntresses don't really have a ranking
of
structure.
huntsmen
So.
and huntresses.
Oh wait, are they getting inducted?
Wait,
Ah, they're getting inducted.
what is this?
It only took 7 volumes,
being
but they're
granted
finally
your hunting
officially
licenses
huntsmen and huntresses.
today.
I know this is coming a little ahead of schedule,
A
but
little ahead of
brothers know
schedule.
you deserve it.
It's a little
I only
behind
regret
schedule,
that I
but
couldn't do something a little more ceremonious for the occasion.
hey, given all they've been through, they kind of
honored
deserve it. I mean, not
General
even kind of,
Ironwood,
they do deserve
But
it.
you really don't have to do
Please, with the threat of Salem still out there and tensions rising in our kingdom, I certainly could use more trustworthy fighters by my side.
Okay, so
I
Ironwood's
should be so lucky
that
to
should,
have
that should
all of you.
that should get him some trust points.
It's okay. It's a big moment. And
I
what
just
better
had
way than to
so
celebrate
you said it's a
here?
big moment. I just had Negan
When this
flashback.
tower
Like,
is ready,
it's
and
emotional moment.
communications
I
are
get
back
it.
up and running,
First
we'll
one's
tell
free.
the world about Salem.
I will shut
and
that
face
shit
down
down.
whatever comes
No
at us after
exceptions.
that. Together.
Which is funny because he kind of looks like Negan. I mean, shave off a little bit of the beard and
That's just about
Kinda.
the pomp I have in me.
futuristic.
If you'll excuse me, I have to get back to running this operation.
Oh, okay, you made it awkward.
Enjoy the cake.
You made it awkward.
Your speech outros are improving, sir.
Oh, that's
After
improving.
everything
Jeez, I
we've
can't
been
imagine what they
through,
were before.
I almost forgot this is what I wanted in the first place. When Beacon fell, I didn't think this would even be possible.
It almost feels trivial now.
Jeez, guys, lighten up a little.
Yeah, for
Enjoy
real.
yourselves for a change.
For real? Oops.
You've earned it.
Finally, someone said it. Let's kill some cake, huh? Because I can eat 2 slices before Ren even eats 1. Who says I can't? Who says it, huh?
Nora,
Calm down.
nobody is arguing with you about this.
I'm gonna say Nora's a little bit obnoxious. Oh, that's efficient. That's cool. I don't know, like okay, see, like that. Okay, that seems like, and that's good. I'm gonna share this on Instagram.
Huh, kiddo?
It's
I
definitely
mean, I still
a lot
like
to
Nora as a
take
character. I
in.
just think they're trying a
Which
little
part?
too hard to make her the comedian
Finally getting
or
Atlas part?
the comedy
Your
actor or
license
whatever.
part? Or the not quite
But I did like the
disclosing everything
whole
to
Penny
Ironwood
pulling the arm
part?
up and then Nora getting left because
Or
back in Volume
all of
5,
the
yeah.
above?
All of the above. I'm trying to do what I think is
What
best,
the fuck is
but
blowing that up?
I really can't tell if what's best is what's right. Or if I'm no different from Oz.
I like that she's
Ruby,
somewhat second
Oz
guessing
only
herself.
trusted himself with the whole truth.
Like she's making these
You're
decisions, but she's like,
trusting
am I
others.
making the right ones?
You're making sure they prove themselves first.
Yeah, exactly.
I think that's a pretty big difference.
Yes, that's what
I hope
Ospen
so.
should have been doing, is let people
This says
prove
I'm
they're
a huntress now.
trustworthy. That way
But
you
I
wouldn't
don't
have a
feel like I
Leonhardt
know
or
much more than I
Leonardo
did at
Lionheart
Beacon.
situation. Leonhardt.
That feeling never goes away. Your mom, Summer, would be proud of you.
No, we're bringing Summer up.
Her last mission.
Oh, okay.
Is
There's
that another Oz secret?
There were a lot of
that's
those back
that's a
in the
topic
day.
I've been wanting to bring up.
But this one was a Summer secret.
No shit.
When she didn't come back,
It was a Summer secret.
Ospen seemed just as in the dark as myself and your father.
Really?
Still, who knows
That's
what he may have hidden
interesting.
from us over the years.
What do you think she would have done? If she learned the truth about
Don't say
Salem,
keep moving forward.
that she can't be destroyed.
Pressed on, I think. Like you.
Okay.
She was
That one,
always
I'm sorry. It
persistent.
would have felt forced. I
Right.
appreciate the tributes to Monty.
I
Like,
like
don't get me
Bratz.
wrong, but
Ah.
that would have felt a little.
Hey, Ruby, come check
It just
this
wouldn't have
out.
felt right.
Oh my gosh, is that a mission board?
Like the one in Volume 3, I
It's
thought
an
was
app now?
perfect. 'Cause it was just
Can we ride it
right,
like
just
Goliath?
thrown
Stop
in there,
Underground crime
and it
ring?
came off
Do I get to go?
smoothly.
Undercover.
Okay, how is she
You
lifting
guys smell
Penny?
that?
Actually, Penny looks
Smells
kind of good with the
like
little swap
fresh
over her
meat.
face, covering her eye.
That's odd. I don't smell meat.
It's
Neither
so
do
it's
I.
like the skinny version of
You know what? Never mind.
what's his name from Guardians of the
Let me get this
Galaxy.
straight. You've only been official for
Nothing
an
flies
hour
over
now,
my head.
and you're
I would
already
catch
looking
it.
for huntsman work?
To be fair,
Thrax?
we've been official for a whole 57 minutes.
Nah,
I'd like to
semantics.
remind you all that the real mission here is ensuring the successful launch of the communications tower.
True, but we can also keep training and improving by helping where we can.
The enthusiasm of youth!
Well,
She's kind of
Sorry to
giving me
argue with that.
female General
Okay, let me show you how it
Armstrong
works.
vibe, or not General Armstrong, Major
Here's an
Armstrong
important one.
vibes.
Who wants to volunteer? All right. We need someone to escort children to pre-primary school down in Mantle. There's not actually any danger, but the parents fret, and that attracts Grim. Perfect. Thanks.
Good job, John.
Juan, Jim?
Juan.
Close enough, I guess. Wow, my first huntsman mission.
God, you go. Why are you such a pushover, dude?
A magic saber is loose in the mantle sewers. We need 2 brave warriors to flush it out.
See, I like her. She
Hey,
like
what-
pumps me. Yeah, there you go.
Why didn't I get a choice?
It's in
for
Ren
that
and
one?
Nora. Because nobody likes you, John. I like how they're making it basically the gag character. Like he's the
Father,
butt end of every joke involving him, and I am
have a
okay with
visitor.
that.
I told you I didn't want to be disturbed. Why did you let them in?
I didn't. He let himself in.
Tyrion? Or what? Oh!
Image of you
Meeting of the
man,
mustaches.
Creepily so.
Hello, gentlemen. I also have a mustache.
Definitely inherited your
Oh my god. I got chills.
Arthur.
It's been a minute since
Weasley,
Ruby
leave
gave me
us.
chills.
And shut the door. I said shut the door.
Damn, dude. Like, chill the fuck out. Okay, I'm seeing there's maybe a chance for Willie, because it seems like Jacques still a dick to him.
You're supposed to be dead.
Supposed to be
That
dead.
is what I wanted people to think. You're right. However, I've heard things about you too, Jacques. Namely, that you have an ironwood problem.
That's what
That
she said.
bastard's costing me more money every day with this embargo. I'd lay off every employee in Mantle if I wasn't trying to get their damn votes for this council seat.
Yeah, he's just a straight politician.
What if I said you could have your cake and eat it too?
Oh, fuck. Oh, boy. We got the unit of the mustaches. We got the No Shave November team here. Alright. Let's kill you. Bye. Okay, so I need to quickly base my opinions on this real quick. So see you all in a jiffy. Okay, so I quickly posted my opinions on Facebook and whatnot. Well, episode 3 just got surpassed in the best episode because that was just all drama. And it's rare that RWBY gets drama this good. The Jacques Weiss bits, great. Loved it. I wish he would have said something about Blake, but maybe that'll come up later. Especially like with Weiss and Blake holding hands. Like if that would have, irked him. Like something like I see you've chosen where your loyalties lie or whatever. Ironwood kind of having that uncertainty about himself too. Like I said, he was being awkward, but I think it's a little bit like he's trying to be certain of himself, but he's also got in the back of his mind, he's kind of like, do they believe what I'm saying? And then they were just kind of like, I guess, mixed feelings about being made into huntsmen and huntresses, and that's why Crow was like, hey guys, chill out, just take in the moment, like breathe, just breathe a little. You can breathe now. There's no immediate danger that we're contending with yet. The thing about Summer, I hope that gets explored within this volume. I know it's eventually going to be explored, but I want it in this volume. We need some Summer backstory. Like it's been over fucking due. Like I think the last time we even mentioned Summer was back in volume 5, and like that was just a side note by Raven saying like you're just like your mother. Speaking of Raven and Ty, we haven't seen them in a while, so that end credit scene of volume 5 is kind of meaningless. Or not even kind of, it is meaningless because it amounted to nothing. I mean, even though the scene in Volume 4 was reused footage, at least it amounted to something because it's how we got Oscar into the crew. Speaking of Oscar, we didn't see him at all this episode, but then again, there was no real room for him to be here. Yeah, and he had no reason to be in the arena. Yeah, it would have felt like just like, why are you even here? What else? Oh, of course, the big kicker here, like every scene that Watson and Tyrion have had so far has just been fucking perfect. I love every second of their on-screen time because they're to me they're the two most interesting of Salem's like crew. They're the two most interesting. Hazel kind of got ruined by Volume 5. Like he's just kind of the muscle now. He's not really got much of a compelling story. Like it functions, it works, but it's not compelling. It's not like Tyrion, who's a psychopath, maybe a little overboard on the psycho bits, but then you got Watts, who's just like this mastermind. Like he comes off like a mastermind, and I believe that he is dangerous not because of his skills or well, not skills or not his physical strength or his magic or whatever he may have. It's his brain that makes him so damn dangerous. And his hacking skills, hence why I retracted the skill thing. But the meeting between him and Jacques was a scene that I thought I knew, I thought that we were going to get eventually, but I did not think it would turn out as good as that was. It felt like two, like masterminds, like butting heads a little bit. Like there's a little bit of aggression there from Watts, a little bit of condescension, but then Watts was like, I see you have a problem. Maybe I can help you out. You know, you help me, I help you. It all works, and that's good because it fits. Jacques would do that. He would sell out the good of Atlas for his own personal gain. That's just the kind of dickhead that he is. And then Whitley seemed to like. I guess he's not in on all of the shit that Jacques does. So I'm getting the impression that maybe Whitley is like the hostage essentially. Like Jacques couldn't control Winter because she went and joined the military. Couldn't control Weiss because she was just straight up rebellious. You know, she wanted to be more like her sister, and then I guess the mom is either abusive towards her kids, not necessarily because she hates her kids, but just uses them as a means of taking out her frustrations on them. And I think that might have been what she did to Whitley. I think there's more to Whitley than we're being led on to. I don't think he's an asshole for the sake of being an asshole, especially since we don't know why he works the way that he does. But I think it's between Willow maybe taking her frustrations out on him when he tried to, you know. Actually, that's probably it. Weiss maybe knew that Whitley was abused by her because even Watts brought up that that Whitley reminds him of Jacques, and he even said like creepily so. So I'm wondering if Willow takes her frustrations out on Whitley, and then Whitley like clung to his dad, and then his dad's like, "Oh, a willing pawn. Oh yes, come here, Whitley, come here. I love you, my son." And so he kind of in an ironic twist, he sees his mother within his sisters, or he's just that loyal to his dad, where like if they even double cross their father or their father, then he's like, you should have just listened to dad. I think that's what's going on. That's my theory, that the mom abuses Whitley and Whitley clings to Jacques, and then he also sees more of his mom within his sisters, and he also feels that they're being disloyal to the only person that's actually given a shit about him. I think that would be interesting. I mean, even if I'm predicting it correctly right now, I would still probably bawl my eyes out knowing that this kid's just been pretty much in a fuck situation, all because Jacques is a dickhead. Like, I like that Jacques not over the top asshole. He's kind of on the money. Like, I can get why he thinks the way that he does, even though I disagree with it completely. But that is how a lot of politicians think and act. They see people as shit. I'm drooling. I'm drooling. But they see people as like assets, not as well people. Now that's not going for all politicians. By no means am I saying that if that goes for all politicians. That just goes for a couple of them, or not even a couple of them. It goes for some. We'll say some. Half and half, 50-50. Kind of like the baby. Dragon Ball Z Team 4-Star reference there. Anybody remembers the scene with Bulma and her dad? Oh, it wasn't a race joke. It was half and half. Kind of like the baby. Or I forget how exactly that scene goes. I haven't watched that shit in a while. I need to get back into that, especially because I think they're going to start back up here soon. At least I hope they are. But yeah, I mean, I've got literally nothing negative to say about this episode. Like nothing. Nothing here. Yeah. Just, yeah. Like, I liked all of it. Start to finish. I was enjoying myself. So yeah, this volume, now that things are like now that the plot's being established and now that the story's progressing a little bit, I'm really interested. This volume has got my expectations up quite a bit. I just hope they don't pull a volume 6 and screw it up past the halfway mark. Because volume 6, all the way up to all the way up to the what are they called? The apathy. After the apathy, the volume kind of started to, barring that one segment with Jean mourning Pyrrha, because I felt like the final goodbye, like Team Juniper had made peace with the fact that Pyrrha was gone, and they're ready to, move on and, fight in her memory, but also for a future where shit like that doesn't happen again. But yeah, other than that, Volume 6, meh. Or the latter half of Volume 6 was a meh. Didn't hate it, but didn't particularly like it either. But yeah, this volume, yeah, I mean, episodes 1 and 2 are actually looking better because of 3 and 4. It's like 3 and 4 are what make 1 and 2 meaningful and important. And there hasn't been, at least to my knowledge right now, or memory, not my knowledge, I don't feel like there's been a wasted scene yet, or a waste of time, or anything like that. Everything has felt significant. There has been progression on every character so far. Yeah, I like where they're going with this. I like where this is going, and I'm excited for the next episode. I'm actually excited for Ruby again. I mean, yeah, like if it was going to be more of like how I was in episodes 1 and 2, where I'm just like deadpan, I'm not even talking, I'm not even caring, then like there's no point in me even doing these reactions because nobody's going to want to watch a bored ass dude watch a show that he doesn't care about. Now I think I'm to the maybe volume 4 levels of caring about this show. Like I watched volumes 1 through 3, loved all 3 of them, even despite their many flaws. Volume 4, I think, gets a bad rap for some of the wrong reasons, but I get why some people didn't fully like it. Volume 5, now, you want to talk about a turnoff. Like, that made me flip on that show like that. Like, the first couple episodes, I'm like, okay, this is good. I think it was around episode 7. No, it was episode 9 is when I completely turned on the show. I'm like, what the hell was that? There was 9 minutes of them just standing there talking about nonsense when you could have done that in, like, 5 minutes. Maybe 4. Or 5 tops. 5 tops. That conversation went on way longer than it should have. It was long, pausing, dramatic bullshit. 6 was a great step in the right direction for the most part, even despite the latter half not doing much for me. But this volume so far, it is 4 for 4. I know I didn't sing too many praises about episode 2, but it's holding up now because of what 3 and 4 have done. So it's kind of a weird thing because I complain about the format of the show, and I still stand by that argument, but I'm not going to deny that all 4 of these episodes connect well together. And so if I was to watch this as a movie, I would love all of the stuff in episode 2 because I would know where it led to. So retroactively, 1 and 2 are probably going to bumped up in the grand scheme list of my unimportant opinion about the show. But yeah, because I'm not coming at this as a critic. I will completely say that right here. I am not coming at the show as a critic. I refuse to do that. I tried doing the critic thing. It didn't work. It was just too much shit for me to do. I'm just coming at it as a fan. I'm just calling things how I see them. And so far this volume, I'm liking it. I'm really liking it. All right. Well, that's enough of me rambling. So I hope you all watched the episode before watching this. You definitely should. Not if you don't have a first membership. You definitely have to have a Rooster Teeth account. Although I wonder if they still aired on Verve or VRV. I don't know. I mean, this isn't like I'm taking away views from their YouTube channel, so I don't really feel as guilty for people watching this before the actual episode. But by all means, I am not trying to give people an alleyway to watch the episode, hence why I've got it blurred. So it's a twofold thing. 1, I don't get copyright claims, so I don't have to worry about that crap. And 2, people don't get to just watch the episode crystal clear for free. But I mean, if you do go out of your way to, watch it by other means, that's your business. Anyways, enough from me. I'm Luke Blight, and I hope you all enjoyed the episode as much as I did, and I hope I provided some meaningful commentary. Until next time.